Greetings from Southern Yankee Homestead. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today we're going to be, well, the little feeders we have for the chickens is, they're eating from it, but they're outgrowing it really quickly. So we need to go ahead and get a new feeder in there for them. But instead of buying one, we're gonna make one. And I got looking around and figured, yeah, I could use PVC pipe. Just, take a 4-inch pipe, cut it down the middle, split it in half. I could get 2 feeders out of it. Then I was walking back down by my pile and I realized, wait, I got something else. I got some conduit that was on those poles from the Blackwood Solutions that they dropped off, that I pulled off the telephone poles, which is this material right here. So you get my hand out of the way. So my thought is that will make a good feeder that should last. That stuff is, well, it's heavy duty PVC plastic, and it should work fine for what we're going to do with it. We just need to find a way to support it a little better. But before we get into that, we got to deal with the chop saw. This chop saw. Always good to pull the trigger before you start playing with it, because it might be on. So the saw, as you can see, still has the original blade that I bought it with from 2004, maybe 2005 at the latest. So it's well past due for a replacement. I have a replacement, but we're not going to throw away this blade just yet. There's a company that might be sending us some stuff to try out. I have an idea of what I want to try it on. We'll see if it works, but I'm not going to stay on that because, well, that may or may not happen. We'll see. But for the meantime, let's go ahead and get this blade changed out so that I can start assembling a nice little feeder. other than blowing it out and throwing some food in it, I think it's ready to try. Very simple, very crude, and grand total of cost is free $99, not $3.99, free, as in F-R-E-E. Basically had the scraps from the chicken coop build, had some plywood that I wasn't using hanging around, and had screws that I already paid for. Rebar was something I had down back from when I used to work, and the PVC, same thing, picked it up on a job site for nothing. It was going to go to waste. It was trash. Now, so you know, one of the reasons why I have the rebar through here is so that it gives us a good handle to lift this up with. And the reason I put the PVC on it is if a chicken tries to get up here, it's going to spin. So they're less likely to stand in the food bowl and eat. Should prevent them from crapping in their food, which if you've never had meat birds, if you just give them food, they will literally, if you pour a pan in there, they'll sit in there. The only time they'll leave is when they go for water. They'll crap and they'll eat and sleep in the food. That's it. But this was a very simple project. Again, it's very crude, but it's made out of completely recycled materials or materials we had on place. Nothing that we put here or nothing that we used was anything of special. It was going to be burned or thrown away. So it gives it a new life. If you like pretty over functional, go to the store, buy you a feeder. We like functional over pretty in some cases. Nothing wrong with pretty. We have a pretty truck. My wife is pretty. But these are chickens. These are farm animals. These are here for 8 to 10 weeks and then they go to freezer camp. There's no reason to go broke for 8 to 10 weeks of life. They're still going to have a good life, but these birds are being raised for dinner. That's it, plain and simple. Just don't go out and blow your wad on, you know, recycled water feeders and, you know, $1,000 coops and, you know, I don't know. They probably got pillows and bedding out there for meat birds now. World's gone insane. But that's neither here nor there. Sorry, little rant. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video. It was a short one, as I'm pretty sure you'll see. But it's something that shows you who we are. So, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye! I did it again. Son of a bitch. Cut the wrong side. That's why I didn't come up to 45.